Hello YouTube, what is up everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood content creator Ender Steve, and I'm finally back bringing you some more big brain content. So today I got something really exciting for you guys, something I have been waiting for a long time, something I've honestly been putting off for a long time, and we're going to be starting episode 1 of Surviving Bedrock. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just name this world Surviving Bedrock, because that's what it's going to be, and it's going to be a long running series that I'm going to do, hopefully for a few years. Honestly, if I don't go for a few years, it would be there's no point in even doing a let's play. The whole point of a let's play is to be able to look back and just be like, wow, we did so much over the past few years. It's been amazing. And yeah, I just can't wait to do that. Obviously, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself because we're literally just on episode 1, so I'm not going to think about any of that type of stuff anytime soon. But once we get there, obviously, it'll be very, very cool to kind of look back. But yeah, so if anyone does want to go ahead and follow along, so to speak, play on the same seed as I am and kind of see how our worlds become different as time goes on, I'm just going to go ahead and put in some random things. So we're going to go ESYT, so Ender Steve YouTube, and hopefully we get a pretty decent spawning area from that. So we are going to turn on show coordinates. One thing you might have noticed is I turned my simulation distance down to 4, and that's because of the whole difficulty thing. So if the simulation distance is only at 4, the mob cap is going to take up a lot less space, whereas if my simulation distance was set all the way up to 10, the mobs would be spread out over a much larger distance. So I've played with this already for a little bit. I had my original world set to 10 simulation distance, and after the first day, you basically wouldn't see mobs anymore. You'd see them at night, but you wouldn't see them in caves. You wouldn't see them pretty much at any other time besides at night. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully that works in the way that I'm thinking it will. It might not, but yeah, I think it should make it a little bit more difficult. I think it should make it so mobs will kind of be despawned a little bit quicker, or they'll be unloaded quicker. They won't despawn, but they'll be unloaded. And yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into this. Get excited, boys. This is gonna be episode 1, Surviving Bedrock. Before we do start, I do just want to say, if you want to support my channel at all, just go ahead and like this video. Drop a comment with any type of feedback you have at any point during the video. I'm a fiend for feedback. I'm always talking about this. It helps YouTube channels so much when you drop comments on specific things that they do, specific things that you want. So like if there's a game that you want to see me play, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. If there's something that I did that I could do differently, feel free to comment something like that. But literally any type of constructive criticism you have for me, feel free to just drop it down in the comments, and I will be very appreciative. Not only that, if you want to help me a little bit more, go ahead and share this video with any type of friends you have who play Bedrock. Even if they don't play Bedrock, I'm sure they'll still be entertained by my antics. But yeah. And then lastly, if you want to really help me out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because obviously the main goal is to reach 1,000 subs. And then once we hit 1,000 subs, the main goal is then just to hit even more subs. But yeah, here we are, episode 1. Let's get excited. First off, we did actually just kill 3 sheep, so we got really lucky. We spawned in, and there was already 3 sheep pretty much right in front of us, right in front of our faces. So that is very good. Once it is nighttime, we can then just make ourselves a bed. We also found this horse, and he's actually pretty quick. So this might actually be a horse that we want to go ahead and tame if we can. And I think if we just were to make our house around here, I think he would just wander around, and I think we would be able to easily find him, because he is pretty identifiable. He's got that nice brown with the white spots. And I think I want to say the horses will kind of wander around the place that they were first tamed at. So I'm pretty sure he should just walk around. And luckily for us, this is a nice flat area, so we should just be able to see him from really far away. And yeah, we got ourselves a nice little horse whenever we get a saddle. But one thing I am doing right now is grabbing some seeds, because the first thing that I always like to do is get up a consistent source of food. So this could be anything from chickens to pigs. Chickens is probably the easiest because all you need are seeds. And then the one I would recommend, which is a little bit more difficult, not really more difficult, it just takes a little bit longer, and that's going to be cows. Cows give you beef, and beef is by far one of the best foods you could possibly eat. Even up into the late game, you definitely want to have a cow farm of some sort. And one thing that I do plan to do is, once I have that cow farm set up, is set up an automatic cow cooker. So that'll be like the first tutorial. One thing I do plan on doing is taking breaks from the Let's Plays, and then in between Let's Play episodes doing tutorials on, like, let's say I made a farm and I don't, and you know, during the Let's Play I'm not gonna word it as a tutorial. You're just gonna watch me make it, and then maybe the next episode or in a few episodes after, or maybe even the episode before, I'll do a tutorial on the farm. And I think that would be a really good idea, because I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do that and they seem to be doing pretty well with themselves. So I definitely want to try and get some of that clout, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy, and yeah, if you do, go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, first things first, after we got a few seeds, we're going to go ahead and just chop down a tree. I'm just going to leave that beehive right there. Hopefully I don't accidentally punch a bee and get attacked by a bunch of bees, but luckily the beehive doesn't break. And this will actually be very good, because if we make our farm right around this beehive, we could actually make it so that the bees will actually pollinate our crops every once in a while, which would be really cool. At least in my opinion, that'd be a cool idea. So first off, what we got to do before we do any of that stuff, we actually got to make our first tool. And of course, we're going to make a wooden pickaxe. So if you're a big brain gamer like me, you know that you should not make any type of tool besides a wooden pickaxe out of wood. If you make a wooden axe, you are a straight pleb, and I'm not afraid to tell you that. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't really matter. It's just how seriously you want to take it. Let's see. All right, so we got some stone right here. Perfect. It's not really a cave, but at least we do have some exposed stone, which would be really good, because we do need some cobblestone to not only make some stone tools, but to also make a furnace, and that'll be very, very useful for the first few nights, and pretty much forever. You're always going to use furnaces. But yeah, so now that we've got at least a little bit of cobblestone, we're going to go ahead and replace our wooden pickaxe right away. Just make ourselves a stone pickaxe. We are also going to grab a stone sword, because we do need that. As well as that, we're going to make a stone axe, and that'll be really helpful in case we need some more wood. Or not in case, when we need some more wood. And then lastly, I did talk about making a farm as quickly as possible. So once we can find a drop of water, right here, we just kind of need to clear this out a little bit, and we can start a nice little farm right here. I may actually put it right here. That's actually pretty cool. Have all the wheat kind of in the middle of the water like this, in this little alcove right here. I think this will be a good idea. It'll look really nice, I think. Also keep any lightning from striking my farm, even though I guess that It's not really that big of a deal. All right. I probably should have made a stone shovel, but I didn't really know I was going to be taking out this much dirt this early in the game. Wait, what? Alright, there we go. And we're just going to take out any of this dirt that's covering any of the water blocks, or if it's covering the dirt that I want to put the seeds onto. But yeah, this should look really cool after I'm done with this. I hope it does, at least. It may look really dumb. You never know. That's the thing about Minecraft. And there was actually a post I saw on Reddit about this. One of the great things about the PS4 edition is you could turn off autosave. Now, obviously, turning off autosave brought one of the biggest glitches on the PS4 edition. You could basically go into creative mode on your survival worlds. So obviously it did break some things. It was a little bit it wasn't overpowered that you could disable autosave, but what you could do with disabling autosave was pretty overpowered. You could basically load your world in creative mode and then exit out after you grabbed a bunch of items from the creative menu and put it in a chest. And sometimes the chest would still have all the items in it. So it was very, very, very overpowered. And I definitely was one to abuse it. And I have no shame about it, because survival is definitely very time consuming. And for me, being the impatient person that I am, I would sometimes just go into creative and just grab certain items that I would need. All right, so here we go. We should, now that we have all this, get a little bit of lag, but that's fine. Right there, and then yeah, let me just, there we go. All right, that should be good. That should probably, I should probably just do this, because that's gonna be a pain in the butt to go over here and grab that. Everything else is relatively close by. Perfect. Now, obviously, this is kind of a weird little farm I got going on. Definitely not the most optimal farm. The most optimal farm would just be one bucket with four farmlands in a radius around it. But yeah, at least we got something for the time being. So once we do have some wheat, that'll be really, really nice. I am not seeing any cows, but that's fine. At least we have a bed, and at least we do have some mutton. So I'm thinking I'm ending it off here. This is a little bit short. It's a very short episode, but this is episode 1, so this is just mostly to tell you what's going on, what I'm doing, and what my plans are. So once again, if you did enjoy this video, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video if you want to. I'm always going to be putting out more content like this. Some of it's going to be survival based Let's Plays like this, and in between those there's going to be tutorials whenever I feel the need to, whenever I get asked to, pretty much. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of their night, good rest of their day, whatever time it is. I hope you just have fun, and I hope you are in good health. And I just want to say, this has been Ender Steve. Let me just take care of this zombie real quick. And here we go. All right, so this has been Ender Steve. I had a lot of fun doing this video with you guys. I'm glad that hopefully what didn't come out too long. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And yeah, this has been Ender Steve, and I'm signing out.